Hey there friends, it's Mike with SoundstageEDU, and today we're about to hear a preview of an Insiders only episode that, honestly, I wish we didn't have to make. This one's about conflict, not the fun, theoretical parents be wildin' out conversation. I'm talking about when the conflict is wrapped around your kid. You know that car ride home after rehearsal? Lights from the stadium still kind of flickering in the windows as you're pulling away. They're scrolling their phone super quiet. And then out of nowhere, I tried to talk to staff about it and they didn't listen. They don't care. And you're just sitting there gripping the steering wheel like, oh, we're doing this now. It's really easy to be calm and reasonable about parent behavior when it's somebody else's kid. It's not easy when the student getting dismissed, embarrassed, or straight up ignored is the one who rides home in your car. And to make it worse, you're not just any parent. You're the booster president, or the uniform chair, or the I've been here every night doing all the things parent. Maybe you're literally on the board that helps pay the staff stipends for the very people your kid is telling you they no longer feel safe talking to. So now you have this horrible tension in your chest. And you ask yourself, why am I killing myself to support you if you're going to treat my kid like that? That's what this Insiders episode is about. And I want to give you just a little slice of it here in the free feed because I know a lot of you are sitting in this right now, quietly, trying to figure out what to do. So let me walk you into the conversation a bit. Here's how I frame this. When conflict hits your kid, three identities collide inside you at the exact same time. The parent, the that's my baby, I'll burn this place down instinct. The booster, the I'm supposed to support the program, not fight it role. And the insider, the I know too much about how sausage is made perspective, And all three of those voices start shouting at once. Parent you is like, let's go right now, email, Facebook, board meeting, gloves off. Booster you is like, if I blow this up, I'm going to be that parent and it'll wreck every fundraiser and meeting for the next 2 years. And insider you is like, I know the director's drowning. I know the staff is exhausted. I know the backstory. Am I overreacting? Am I being unfair? I mean, no wonder you can't sleep. The full Insiders episode, we slow all of that down. We talk about what's actually going on under the surface when your kid feels ignored. How to calm your nervous system down before you send the email that you can't unsend. And we talk about the difference between my kid is hurt and this is a genuine culture problem. And then we start sorting things into categories because not every conflict is the same. Sometimes it's a miscommunication, clumsy words, bad timing, teenager brain versus adult brain. Sometimes it's a pattern of dismissal. Your kid, maybe others, keep getting brushed off. Sometimes an actual safety or boundary issue, like humiliation, retaliation, bullying being ignored. And sometimes it's not about that one staff member at all. It's a structural problem. The director has no process. Staff hasn't been trained in how to handle student concerns. The booster board just wants no drama more than they want healthy culture. In the Insiders episode, we go deep into each of these versions and what to actually do next. I give you specific language like how to email a staff member in a way that's clear but not a flamethrower. How to loop in the director when you're getting nowhere with the staff. How to say, I need to step back from this booster role for my own mental health without setting off a grenade. I'm not going to give you all of that here. That's what the Insiders are paying for, and they deserve the full training. But I want you to hear the heart of it. Here's one of the big ideas from the episode that I will give you. Adult conflict belongs in adult-only rooms. In front of kids, we are calm, kind, and focused on their experience. Listen, you're allowed to be angry. You're allowed to be hurt. You're allowed to advocate for your kid, but the kid should not feel your group chat from the 50-yard line. They shouldn't be running drill while you're on the sideline rolling your eyes at the podium. They shouldn't be hearing about your email chains on the bus. So part of the work, and we dig into this inside of the episode, is learning how to be absolutely honest about what's wrong, how to take real adult action, and still keep the rehearsal space and the stands emotionally safe for the students. And sometimes that looks like you saying, I cannot chaperone that trip right now, I'm too close to this. Listen, that's not drama. That's maturity. If this little preview is poking at a bruise you've been trying to ignore, it's probably because you're in the exact situation we made this episode for. Your kid is hurting. You're trying to protect them. You're also trying not to blow up a program that you actually love. And you're exhausted. You're not crazy for feeling this way. You're not the problem because you won't pretend everything is fine. The work is not to swallow it. The work is to move from I'm furious into adult, student-centered action. That's what we unpack inside of this episode for about 35 minutes. And there's going to be more on it coming too. We talk scripts, we talk boundaries, we talk when to step back, when to escalate, and when to say this is a culture red flag, not just a bad day. If you want the full conversation, the tools, the language, the read this before you hit send stuff, that's all waiting for you inside the SoundstageEDU Insiders feed. You can tap the link in the show notes, join up, and the full episode will unlock for you right away. I want you to have support for this because you should not have to navigate it alone. And you won't navigate it alone because once you join the Insiders feed and you come back to me and ask, I will add you into the Insiders Facebook group where we talk about these things in real time with me involved and other booster presidents and other booster board members involved. They're all there. So come join us. This is Mike with SoundstageEDU. Take care of yourselves, take care of one another. Have a great day.